shit like fuck it, it's too late for this. But it's not late for him. Shawty, stay away from me.
Hey guys, welcome to Confessions with Mango. If you're new here, just stay. I'm just gonna hop right into the confessions. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and follow me on Twitter. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can finally become part of the Mango Mafia gang. I had sex with my uncle. I see where this is gonna go. Every time me and my stepsis would play mom and day, we would secretly touch each other. I was 10. Well, that's an experience. Yeah. So when I was 10, I ate my brother's cum and it tasted good. How do you bottle that? How did you get it out his body? My boyfriend fingers me in class. Where's the teacher? They need to be fired. That's nasty. You're having the whole class smell like Buduasy. That's not okay. So I love toes. I would look on Google for hours on them. And one day when my parents were asleep, I licked it and I accidentally... I read you already. Why are you sending me your shit twice? Oh my God. I lit. My neighbor's dog licked my Buduasy for fun and it felt good. I killed a girl in 3rd grade by pushing her under a bus. So yeah, we all hated her. You're a murderer. You're going to jail. I squirted in my mom's mouth. Oh my God. What is in the air? I don't know if I was already in one of your videos, but basically I'ma spill the tea. My dad cheated on my mom with her sister, my auntie, for 5 years in my mom's bed, and now my auntie said my dad raped her. But I've never been raped. But when you do get raped, do you scream, yes, daddy, more, ah? Because I really don't know. Sounds fishy to me. Now my auntie preggo, but she also has seggies with almost all my neighbors. Thoughts? I love you so much, Mango. Your aunt is a whore. She's a whore. When I was at the hospital for a broken ankle, I stole about 8 or 9 needles and I still haven't told anyone. Why are we stealing needles out the hospital? What are you gonna do with them when you go home? You belong in jail. That is a crime. I'm going to a new school and I am scared because it's really ghetto. And I heard a lot of bad things. How do I try to have a good time? And your videos are so good. Honestly, I think ghetto schools build character. Because I went to a ghetto school and I feel like if I didn't go there, I wouldn't be the person I am today. So yes, I am a strong advocate for ghetto schools. I'm new here, but anyways, me and my cousin did the dirty and still to this day, nobody knows. I know now. Stephanie, what is this? Ew, you're related to him, baby. I decided I wanted to explore other things. I used a metal drink bottle and I think it stretched. Save the turtles. You put a metal drink bottle up your Buduasy? Why? You put a metal drink bottle in your Buduasy? How do you do that? Of course it's gonna stretch. You're gonna hurt yourself. My mama gave me depression at 8. Trauma dump. One time in my freshman year in high school, I shitted all over the toilet seat and there was no toilet paper, so I started licking it. Every time I read confessions like this, it's like, this could possibly be the next president in a couple years. Our world is doomed. If there's no toilet paper, why don't you just use the little brown roll and wipe your butt with it? But you lick it with your mouth? Ew. Okay, this one's a long one, guys. Forgive me for I have sinned. I must confess how I have been the side boy in a relationship my sophomore year. Sophomore year, I came to school not knowing anyone. I slowly met people and got to know a small portion of people at school, but great individuals. Out of all of my friendships, one stood out of the friend zone. Me and this junior got to the point where we sent intimate pictures and videos after 3 weeks of knowing each other. At school, we would really talk, but he would message me after our last period to meet him in the bathroom and have a nice 20-minute conversation. During winter break, we somewhat drifted and something told me to search him up everywhere, so I did. I found his TikTok and I find some TikToks where he's with some guy and they were recent to our events. I then found his boyfriend's Instagram and found out they've been in a relationship this entire time. I told my friend about it and he commented under his post with the boyfriend and then messaged me saying we can't be friends and I was a horrible person for doing that. At the moment, I was confused until I saw my friend's story where she is saying that she's going to post a comment on his Instagram talking about what he's been doing with me but behind his boyfriend. He was constantly telling me how he loved him and didn't want him to leave and stuff, so she had to delete the comment. I was hurt and all, but I still made her delete it. Weeks later, I unadded him on Snap to move on, but I recently added him back because the boyfriend is moving to Colorado because he's in college now. But I low-key want to try and be the side again because he's so fine in my opinion. What should I do? Cry! You need to cry! There's this girl in my school and she is a copycat and I want to stab her with a push pin over and over. Well, baby, you ain't gonna cut too deep with a push pin. What you need is a saw. If you really want to get into the nitty-gritty, you need a saw. My soon-to-be girlfriend, but not yet. She is my best friend right now. Comes over and I finger her and choke her and she likes it a lot and my whole family is home. The way that I'm reading it in here is like, you're doing it so aggressively, like... And she's just like... Pussy tight, pussy clean, pussy fresh. Yeah. One time my sister farted in my face, so I went to the bathroom and I rubbed her toothbrush all over the dirty floor. And I watched her brush her teeth with it. She still doesn't know about it. I was 6 at the time. Also, keep anonymous. I'm not gonna keep this anonymous, Ashley. I'm gonna tell your sister. Yeah, you are a menace to society. I sentence you 2 weeks, no food. When I was younger, I hated my little sister, so I gave her a Tide thing. Oh, like the Tide Pods, and told her it was candy, but I got caught and got in trouble. But now it's okay because my sister and I are dating with a baby coming. Thank you. One time I took one of my goldfish out of my fish tank and put it in my Buduasy. It wiggled and was wet and it felt good. It suffocated, so I flushed it down the toilet. My mom asked me what happened to the goldfish and I said that the cat ate it. I have no regrets. In the arms of the angel. Ew. What made you think to put a fish up your Buduasy? Go to a doctor. Get that checked out. This is probably one of the reasons why we got that fucking monkey running around and shit. Stop doing this. I got railed by my ex's older brother. It felt so good because it felt like it was a way to get back at him after he cheated on me with a girl. Because the other brother was straight. Prove that wrong. Yeah. One time at the pool, I went in the hot tub alone because I was horny and put the jet on my coochie and it felt too good. I almost moaned. Were you in this pool alone? Were there people around? I used my toothbrush to pleasure me as long as it's yours. I let my girlfriend spit in my mouth and we make out. I'm sorry. I'm never letting nobody spit in my mouth. That is disgusting. You know, COVID's still outside, right? I'm just letting you know. I was horny. And at the time, I was 14 and I saw my cat, who was a male, and I effed my cat and played with his balls and stuff. Nobody knows to this day, and he had died. And they thought it was just a natural cause, but no, it was me. And another story I have is with a threesome I have daily with my stepfather and stepdaughter, and my mom still doesn't know. By the way, I'm male. Go ahead and block me, please. I was at the grocery store alone and I passed a section in the back and saw a lady put a cucumber up her Buduasy. I immediately walked away. She's stealing! She's putting the produce in her vagina. I just want to start off by saying I love your videos. So one day I was shaving my Buduasy. By the way, I have an electric shaver. But when I got closer down there, it felt so good. So I used my shaver as a vibrator. Wait until these companies find out what you're really using these shavers for. Wait until they find out. I ate my friend's fish and she doesn't know. So if somebody invites you to the house, you gonna eat their pets? Does eggplants taste good? Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, so one time my cousin put a cup of water and put in some sugar and sprinkled some of my granny's ashes and gave it to my grandpa, and he said it was the best drink he ever had and we needed to make more. Y'all are feeding this man his wife? His deceased wife?
And shit like fuck it, it's too late for this. But it's not late for him. Shawty, stay away from me.